On November the 11th, the President of Italy, Sergio Mattarella, will give a speech on Maastricht. He is in the Netherlands for a state visit. In this video, we will explain who Sergio Mattarella is and why he is coming to Maastricht, the capital of Limburg, now. Let's go back in history for a moment. In February 1992, Italy became one of the founding members of the EU as we know it today. With the establishment of the Maastricht Treaty, on behalf of Italy, Prime Minister Giulio Andreotti was present at the negotiations. To mark the 30th anniversary of this historic moment, Mattarella is now visiting Maastricht. Not only is he coming to Maastricht, he is also giving a speech in the building where the treaty was signed. To indicate the importance of his event, we brought in some experts.
President Mattarella has been now president since January 2015, so nearly 8 years now, but the mandate in Italy is 7. And he accepted a second mandate, and he has been the first one after his predecessor, Giorgio Napolitano, who, however, did that only for a very limited time. Sergio Mattarella accepted a second mandate because we were facing challenging circumstances, and the parties could not agree on any other name. He started his political career very early. He has always been a moderate, and he used to be a member of the Christian Democrat Party. And then in the 90s, he became vice prime minister and then minister of the defense. And in 2011, he became a judge of the Constitutional Court, which in Italy is the highest court in terms of constitutional matters. In general, the president is a very beloved figure in Italy, and I think Sergio Mattarella perhaps even more because he accepted the second mandate, showing this spirit of service, and he also had to face several crises, including the pandemic, so Italians are really grateful about that.
The President of the Republic is not directly elected by citizens, but by the two houses of parliament sitting together with a group of regional representatives. They vote the President at an absolute majority. The Italian President of the Republic does not have the same powers of directly elected presidents like the French one or the US President. But at the same time, it does not only have ceremonial powers, so to say, like the Dutch king or even the German President of the Republic. Presidents are there to guarantee the integrity of the Constitution, we could say. They, for example, have an important role in the formation and dissolution of governments, the dissolution of parliaments, but they can also appoint judges to the Constitutional Court, as well as temporarily block pieces of legislation that might not be in line with the Constitution itself. In recent years, President Mattarella, but also the previous president, have been very active in the Italian system because of the multiple crises that the Italian political system has faced. Now, in the new legislative term, the new ruling coalition, the majority seems to be more stable than previous ones, so it might be that the role of the president will decrease. At the same time, there is no doubt that the president will continue to play his role as a guardian of the Constitution, including also of European integration and of the European Union, which are commitments enshrined in the Italian Constitution.
President Mattarella's attitudes towards EU is unquestionably supportive. Well, the new Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, recently declared that Italy is a proud member of the NATO and of the EU. And I would say that at this point, it's actually a while that the exit of Italy from the EU, it's completely outside of the mainstream political discourse. This said, the two biggest parties in this new government coalition do not have a record of being EU enthusiasts, and they definitely embrace sovereignist stances. How these stances will unroll, we will just see in the next few months. It's too early to say.